you can click this execute button like this. Here also it will take some time, don't worry. That is already installed now. So we have finished installing MySQL Server 5.5, the latest one. This is the date today, April 1st. Then click finish. So after installation MySQL Server 5.5, now you can create tables, create databases, etc. from your command prompt. But it's very easy if you have a GUI, graphical user interface, to create tables and so on. So to do that, there is a software provided by MySQL. It's a freeware. It's named MySQL Workbench. So we have to download it first. So we will see how to download it. Go to Google and type MySQL here. Select MySQL and there go to downloads. From there select the left corner top. There is a download link called MySQL Workbench GUI tool. Click that. After clicking that, select the Windows zip archive, this one. So you also select no thanks and select the server, whatever you like. Then click start download. So this application also I have already downloaded into my computer, so I am not going to continue this, so I will cancel this. So once you have downloaded, you will see a zip archive like this, zip archive file like this, MySQL Workbench DPL. So we have to extract the file content here or somewhere else you like. So I extracted the file contents to here. You can done it by using this option extract here. If you have not installed the WinZip application, you can download it and install. Without installing that application, you can't extract files from these zip archive files. So once you have extracted, you will see a folder like this, MySQL Workbench. So in here you have nothing to install. There is a ready-made application. You just have to click double click on it. Here MySQL Workbench, double click on it. So you will take to a home like this. So this is the new MySQL Workbench GUI. So from here it's very easy to create databases. So here you can see localhost. So to maintain a service we need a host. So the default host installed by MySQL server is the local host. So this is that local host. This will be installed default. So the port number is 3306. The username of this host is root. The password is that which we have given earlier. So to create tables and databases, double click on this local host. So there we require that previously given password. So we will type it. Click OK. The password match, you will be redirected to this page. So by default there is a database called test. It's a default database. So if you want, you can delete the database from schema. So these databases we call schemas, right? Those are the technical words. So if you want to create a new database, you can go here, create a new schema in the connected server. So now we have connected to the server called localhost. So that's our host, and we have given the username as root. That's the default username, and we have given a password. So inside this host we can create databases. So those databases we call them schemas. So here click here if you want to create a new database. So now give the name for your database. I will give it as Jamila. That's my name. Or else you can give tutorial. The server is default server, and apply, then click apply if you want to create that. So you will see the SQL statement related to that our requirement. So this is the SQL statement to create a schema. So I will apply, execute SQL statement. It has been executed. So you can see the new database tutorial here, then click finish. Now we are in our new database. So click the left side arrow, and you will see a tab called tables. So if you want to create by default there are no tables, you can see that. So if you want to create a table, you can click on it and select create table. So in here you can give whatever the name you like for the table. I will give info as the table name, and we have to define the column names for table. So to do that, in the right corner there are two arrows here. So click on it, and here you can give the column names and other things. So I will give name, address, age, request. So by default the first column is set as the primary key. So if you don't want to make it as the primary key, you can untick that option from here. And if you don't want to if you don't want this option, not null, you can untick it, and you can change the data type of this. I will change it to varchar 45 or any value you like. and so now we have created our table. Now we have to execute our query. So to do that, we have to click here apply. So they will auto generated the query statement related to our requirement. So create table, tutorial info, these are MySQL queries. So now we are going to execute that query. Click here apply. So execute the SQL statement. Now you can see there is a table called info, then click finish. So that's the end of this tutorial. So in the next tutorial I will teach you how to connect databases using a Java application with this MySQL server. So thanks for watching my video.